Walaikum Sayyidi.
Walaikum salam rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, from the categories of Nabi'een, Siddiqeen, Shuhada and Salihin, we understand the reality of Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq as the Supreme Siddiq. How can we relate the remaining three categories to the other three noble companions?
All of them are great Siddiqs, those are not the companions. The companions are all the great Siddiqs, they had different roles. So that we talked in the secret of the holy companions. So their roles were not tariqa. Sayyidina Umar Farooq's role was not to have also a tariqa, this was not the role, but they're of the great Siddiqs, they're on that corner of the Siddiqs. That doesn't sort of diminish the Siddiqs. So when we said that Sayyidina Umar Farooq has the reality within the tariqas to come to each of the students, because they're all helping to bring everybody to Prophet. So the understanding is you have to be with Salihin. If you want this reality, find the Salihin. You say, oh I sat with a group and no one in their group is Ahlul Basira, none of them are Salihin. So how they're not Salihin? Why? Because if nothing they did open their heart, what will you do sitting there opening your heart? Because the unbroken rope coming from Prophet. So imagine a rope around the Kaaba, from the black stone that rope is coming to the Siddiqs, all the Siddiqs. We only know of the two tariqas but all the Siddiqs are based there, all of them. Then comes to Shuhada. Who are the Shuhada? The ones who all follow the Siddiqs, tabi'een. That's why we say that the people whom followed the Siddiqs, from those whom followed and followed and followed and followed. Then the Shuhada are the ones whom they martyred their bad character and opened their heart and they saw the Siddiqs. As a result they're Ahlul Basira, they see the Siddiqs and they take their guidance, they hold tight to them. Those Shuhada they produce Salihin. So when you come to their corner, you come to their associations, you come to their teachings, the sincere amongst their students they're all Salihin because they see. As a result the Shaykh opened for them their hearts, they see, they're conscious of what they're capable of losing. Because when you see your goal, you're very scared to lose that, because you do start doing wrong it locks like a steel door, it'll lock. But somebody who never saw, what does he care if it's 6 feet thick or it's 20 feet thick steel wall, you don't care. So as a result they act differently, they act like they don't care, they speak like they don't care. You come into their chat groups, they're giving curse words against the shaykh or Ahlul Bayt. As if you lost your mind with that, why would you talk like that? You don't believe in Allah on the last day, you don't believe the angel just wrote what you just wrote against the shaykh. You like the shaykh, you don't like the shaykh, you have to have a taqwa. But when you're blind you have no taqwa. But if you see and you spoke like that, they slap you in your next tafakkur and you understand what you did wrong very quick. So it doesn't happen like that. That's why they produce Salihin, because they're trained to have good manners, speak correctly, don't do anything otherwise your heart not going to open. And listen to us, do the charity, do this, do that, do this. Then they sit, they make their tafakkur, they see. Who do they see? They see the shaykh. And if they meditate even stronger, the shaykh takes them to see the great Siddiqs. And they meditate stronger, then the Siddiqs take them to see Prophet. And that's why the Kaaba is the two doors. The tariqas of Imam as a companion, not as Ahlul Bayt, and the tariqah of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq as a companion. Only in Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah Imam Ali brings his family inheritance into Naqshbandiya, and that's why it has the two rivers given by Imam Ja'far as-Sadiq. So they carry the companionship secret that the holy companions inherited and giving to the nation, and they contain the secret of Ahlul Bayt that Prophet gave to his family inheritance. Every shaykh leaves something for his family and leaves something for the tariqah. So it's a given, it's the way of that reality. So Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah carries that immense reality, inshaAllah.